Well, thank you for watching HSN. Here is the lovely Victoria Wieck, who I know. Thank you for flying in for this show.
How are you? Of course.
Yeah. Excited that you're here. Excited that there's sale prices. You know me. I love it when things are on sale.
Who doesn't love a sale, right?
Right?
Like, really.
I mean, I think even like the people that are the richest people in the world, they didn't get rich by spending money when they didn't have, right?
That's true. But you know, for me especially, I'm not saying I'm rich or anything, but you know, I grew up very humbly, and my poor mom had 5 girls. And, you know, she talked about a woman who knows how to stretch a dollar. She knew you couldn't believe how you know, to stretch it. So I think it's really nice to be able to, you know, get the style you want, but also get the affordability to go with that. Oh. And, of course, here at HSN, you get the flex pay and everything else that nobody else gives you, but...
Yeah, and we've got your, you know, years in the jewelry business, the diamond business, making custom pieces in Beverly Hills, doing this exclusive line for us here at HSN since 1998.
Right.
Wow.
Been here, it's been on HSN since 1998, yeah. But, you know, I've been doing it, you know, obviously many years before that. But I love these prices and the fact that, well, and like you said, like this is a great example of what we call a custom, you know, custom-made jewelry. I still do quite a bit of custom design, you know, in diamonds, as you know. This is the epitome of what that custom-made jewelry is. Because this is a bridge, you have, you know, you have to actually make 2 complete different rings that come together as one, right? Right. So this can't be ever sized. Even if this was a solid gold piece, it can never be sized because it will completely ruin the balance. A jeweler is never going to, you know, stock something like this in real diamonds in size 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, right?
Never.
In fact, most companies can't even make a model, like an actual master model in that many sizes. This is not one of those where you can... Typically, a jeweler would make a ring, and then they would, you know, size it down to like a size 6. They start with a 7 usually, and then they shoot a wax and do it. You can't do it with this. This is one of those pieces that you actually, if you're like a size 6 3/4, we'd have to make a ring for you just for that. This is what a custom-made jewelry is. So you are going to get that look. And is this correct? $69?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's a customer pick.
I have to check that because like on my sheet it says that.
Victoria just got into town and we're throwing her a surprise
an
party.
hour, and then I'm leaving right after this show because I have a 5:30 a.m. flight.
We said, look, you know, we want to make it special for you, so we've done some really great discounts. I love pink. I love the pink stones, the pink absolute. Yeah. And this is all done in precious metals. We have sizes 5 through 10. We have 136 of these. These are super limited. You've made it a customer pick at the full price. Add $50, and there's gorgeous Amy who's going to be with us throughout the next 2 hours.
Okay, one more thing. This, on the bottom of this bridge, ladies, I don't know how close our camera guys can come, you can see that. You can see them peeking through there. Not only are they pink stones, but they're simulated pink diamonds in InvisibleSet. So InvisibleSet obviously is something that you don't find. That's another thing that's really custom because you actually have to custom cut the stone itself. So we're getting InvisibleSet bridge design with hearts and arrow cut on top. I mean, I can't even tell you. You know, back in 1998, you were too young to remember this. But back in 1998, when I launched here, our average price point in silver was like $3 an ounce at that time. You know, world gold silver market. Our average price point in silver was $129. So today, this is almost half.
Half of that, and silver, I believe, has gone up substantially.
So it's gone up 1,000% since 1998. Yeah. Silver has gone up more than, percentage-wise, it's gone up more than gold. And we didn't have the ability to do invisible in anything other than a diamond at that time. So this, you know, Swarovski people actually developed this color and cut that specifically for the Victoria Wieck customers. So think about what you're getting for, you know, $69. There's no dress or a meal or a glass of wine or whatever you buy for $69 is going to give you this much pleasure for that many years. I mean, a couple of weeks ago I celebrated my 16-year anniversary here. You know, we had so many of you call in.